Long live the wait. Who did Gene just do that to King Henry?
Hey, he laid him out, bro. He laid him out. Them Philly boys ain't no joke.
Let's get it.
Going on, everybody, man, and welcome to the very first episode of The Truth, where not all Eagle fans agree on everything, and this is definitely the spot where this shit about to go down.
Oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only the best, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going.
This is why we started this, because of you. We started this. I'm tired of listening to your, fantasy that you living in right now. Always talking about everything, no one to prove it otherwise. BS!
I'll be number one, working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah. Fatal like a gun.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I was pretty close last year thinking like we could have easily won those 3 games we lost.
I gotta get through it, and the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing.
Right? Did not beat ourselves those 3 games?
Look, we lost.
Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep
Look at
moving. Yeah, I put
we
it
lost.
out as hard, it's my only medicine, yeah. Everything I do, I'm just being genuine, yeah. I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline, yeah. I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah.
Victory Tuesday.
Yo, man. What a win, bro. What a win.
Woo!
Go to Baltimore and leave out of there 10-2. And the way we beat them boys down, man. Yes, I know the score was a little bit closer than what it looks like, but don't believe it.
That garbage
We
time.
went down there and whooped some ass, okay? We went down there and whooped some ass. DeJean, all them bulls was locked in. Man, yo, let's get into it, man.
The physicality of the game, baby. We brought the physical to the physical team. You know what I'm saying? The Ravens known for being physical. And the Eagles said, we are the birds, baby. We are the birds that soar high around these parts. And we will not be stopped by no other bird in the league. That's for sure.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, I like the fact that, hey, they kept on bringing up that Vic Fangio, that Lamar Jackson had put up 40 points against Vic Fangio, blah, 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 all this stuff. Look, this ain't the Dolphins or whoever he had before. This is a defense right here where this is probably his best defense that he probably ever had.
Yeah.
So you think that Lamar Jackson, look, if the refs was calling, hey, let's keep it 100. If the refs was calling a fair game, Lamar would have been sacked 6-7 times. This game would have been a blowout.
Facts.
Like, I mean, the way Carter was being held, the way the Eagle defensive front was being held was nasty work. Look at that. Nasty work. You can't tell me that you don't see that. Now, not one holding penalty on the Ravens on the most penalized on the most penalized team in the NFL, the Ravens, not one holding penalty on them the whole game. Even the NFL wanted the Ravens to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. But we don't care.
Like us.
This train. We back on this train. No one like us. We don't care.
It had me feel like our boy Gilly. I love Gilly.
So don't take, what we say on here and say, oh my God, we're going to overlook the Panthers. No, we're not. We're not playing on the field. Y'all not playing on the field. The players are not going to overlook it, but we are going to talk about, what this win does for the Philadelphia Eagles. I believe that the Philadelphia Eagles, if they do win their next 2 games against the Panthers and against the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're NFC East champs.
NFC
I believe.
Champions.
So we just need to be focused. This time last year we was 10-2, right? But we was 10-1. But then we start 2, 3, 4. But this team is different. I believe that this team is focused, and they're not going to take no team for granted. You know what I mean? So
they definitely taking no one for granted, man. Because that's the mentality of this team. They're focused. They're locked in. This one game at a time mentality, and they're going out there up and showing out every Sunday right now. And like I said, you looked at the schedule ahead of us, man, and there's not too many things I'm worried about. I said 14-3. Look like we might be 15-2, my God. It might be 15-2 with a clean sweep of the East. And that's really what I want to do. Bigger than anything, I want to go to the playoffs. I want to win this championship. But to sweep the East, when is the last time?
I don't really care about sweeping the East, man. The East is down right. Well, bragging rights about what? You beat a 3-8 Dallas Cowboys team. You beat a 0-16 Giants team. There ain't no bragging rights. Bragging rights would be you go to the Super Bowl and you win, and now you could brag in the whole NFC probably for a couple of years to come. But sweeping, the East on a down year, it is what it is. Now, if the East was competitive, like the Giants was in the playoff hunt, Cowboys in the playoff hunt, we sweep them because we know they're fighting their hardest. Okay, but man, it's like taking candy from little kids, man. Man, you feel good about taking candy from
kids? If the Cowgirls went out, which they won't, but if they did, they'd be in the playoff hunt. The Commanders are in the playoff hunt right now. Hey, listen, don't burst nobody's bubble. It's one accomplishment at a time. First is having
you don't talk about sweeping the whole East, man. You looking way down the line.
In the division, getting into the playoffs. And getting home field advantage. But on that road, baby, sweeping the division comes in there, and I love it, baby. I love it, every minute of it, man. But let's get to this game, man. I'm talking about this game. First off, shout out to Nick Sirianni, right? Nick Sirianni. I was the guy saying, fire Nick. You damn right I was. I was staying 10 toes deep when I was saying fire him because he was making bonehead mistakes. He was taking all the attention, putting it on him, which ended up being a good thing for our team. They didn't have no attention on them. Obviously, they were practicing. They did what they had to do. Now they're a lot better team. But now, man, Nick's been making all the right calls. You know what I'm saying? He's punting the ball when he needs to punt the ball. He's controlling that field position. And, he's sticking up for my boy Jay Hurts because that's where I want to start out. Jay Hurts is an MVP candidate, my guy. Everybody wants to say, hey, there's Josh Allen over there, Saquon Barkley, and I love both of them. I love Saquon even more. But come on, my guy. Jay Hurts been doing this damn thing, too. It's quiet. I think it's because it's not as fancy as everybody else. He doesn't have to throw the ball. He hasn't been throwing the ball. Like Nick said, he hasn't been throwing the ball in the fourth quarter. We've been having leads. We've been running the football. Hell, 2 or 3 of those games, he wasn't even playing in the fourth quarter. So that's a lot of, garbage time. There's a lot of, fourth quarter time to put up more stacks. But look at this right now, man. Our boy Jay Hurts, percentage-wise, 68.4 to 64.6. Yes, and I think this is an old one because it has one more touchdown Josh Allen has, but Jalen Hurts is literally like 50 yards away. I put up the wrong one. Sorry about that. But it still shows the comparison that Jalen is tapping just as good as a year, as Mr. Josh Allen over there. So, I love Saquon. I want him to win, and more reasons than one. And JC know what I'm talking about. More reasons than one. Do I want Saquon to win that MVP? But you got to give my love to my boy, Jay Hurts, because Jay Hurts is balling out there.
Look, I understand, man, but I'm not going to make the case for Jalen Hurts MVP. All right?
What?
We've been making that case the past couple of years for Jalen Hurts MVP. Look, it is what it is. But I cannot give Jalen Hurts MVP. Yes, Look, I hear you. Come on. The past, well, let me see. Past 2 seasons against these quarterbacks.
The
Hey,
top
look,
quarterbacks you want to call Allen, Lamar, Mahomes, Burrow, all take L's to my boy Jay Hurts, my guy.
but he did lose to Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, and he did lose to Patrick Mahomes that
He came
year,
back and
I
beat him the
believe,
next
going
year.
to the Super Bowl or the year before, whatever it was. But look, okay, look, it's cute and all, but the reason why a lot of people is not screaming the top of their lungs, Jalen Hurts for MVP, is because of Saquon Barkley. Historic year on the pace of breaking Eric Dixon all-time rushing record. So it's hard to say, hey, that Jalen Hurts. When was the last time that we had lean on Jalen Hurts' arm? Like, honest truth, though. When was the last time we had leaned on Jalen Hurts' arm to win us a game in the fourth quarter?
We haven't had to.
Okay, well, that's my problem. My problem is this: if you're gonna say MVP, Jalen Hurts, he needs MVP. Well, Josh Allen is doing it without a historic performance at running back. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why they do have Josh Allen up there. He is doing it without an AJ Brown, without a Devontae Smith, without the best offensive line in football. So he is doing it with them. So you know what I mean? So that's the reason why I'm just saying.
He's not a hater.
Like,
He's just an educated Eagle fan. It's all good. I'm about to drop some knowledge on him, my guy. Okay, so you're gonna penalize Jalen Hurts for not having to throw the ball because our team is that dominated. It's just like saying AJ's the best, one of the best receivers in the game, if not top 3. What did we show in the last week's test? That AJ had 39 receptions. He was top 10 in yards. You know what I'm saying? These guys are doing it with less. Jalen doesn't have to throw the ball, and you've seen the yardage comparison to Josh Allen. Josh Allen been slinging that rock all year long. You know what I'm saying? Wielding his team to wins, right? Jalen hasn't. You know, he doesn't have to, needed to, because he's throwing the ball when he needs to throw the ball. When he throw the ball, they open, they have big plays, they take a big chunk plays out of it. So it's basically the same thing when AJ was on Tennessee Titans. He had all the yards with half the receptions. It's just like Jalen. He has all the yards and touchdowns with half the effort because we don't need it. Our team is that dominating. Our team is number 1, baby. We're the best team in the league right now. I don't care what anybody say. I don't care about no damn Detroit Lions. I don't care about no Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, even though they ain't got the record like us. I don't care about none of these cats.
yeah, but this is a case. It's not about the best team. This is a case for Jalen Hurts for MVP. That's what you're making, but you're all over the place. If Jalen Hurts was playing like he did last year, like 6 double digits, come back from behind, where people was like, oh my God, yes, the Eagles are struggling, but Jalen Hurts is the reason why these guys are winning. He's throwing them to victory in the fourth quarter. I understand. So this is just a debate. You know what I mean? Look, hey, y'all can say what y'all want in the chat about whatever y'all think my opinion is. But this is a debate. The reason why I think that is between Barkley and Josh Allen. Jalen Hurts, the Eagles' record without Jalen Hurts is bad. Okay, so like, look, we talked about this last week or the week before. There's only a couple of quarterbacks that you could put behind the Philadelphia Eagles and have this offense be the same, right? So yes, so we all understand that this is a debate conversation. This ain't no Jalen Hurts hate or anything like that. This is just saying that Barkley is on historic pace. Eric Dickerson, 2,000. Yo, this dude is 1,499 rushing yards, and we still got 6 games left. He might run for 2,200. Unheard of. Like,
that'd be awesome.
Probably won't even ever touch again. So I'm saying, with the historic performance by Barkley, Jalen Hurts is taking a back seat while Barkley shot, and he earned it. He deserved it. We've been putting Jalen Hurts in an MVP conversation for the past couple of years. When was the last time Barkley was an MVP conversation? You tell me. Like, injuries behind the nasty Giants offensive line, you know what I mean? That stinking organization called the stinking rats over there. He suffered enough. Let him get his shot. This is not about Hurts. This is not about nobody hating on him. This is about him performing and deserve the shine that he's getting. That's all I'm saying, okay?
Listen, JC, I get you. You know, and I do believe Barkley is the MVP. And after he breaks that record, he will be no choice but to be MVP. But to not have Jalen in the conversation from what he's been doing. He hasn't been asked to do much, but when he been asked to throw the ball, guess what? He's throwing the ball. Like Nick said,
absolutely.
When we needed a run.
He's the reason why. Matter of fact, Jalen Hurts is the reason why we actually had a 2-touch, from 9-0 to 14-9. He started throwing the ball to A.J. Brown. He started bam, bam, bam. I was like, yo, let Jalen Hurts cook. Why are we not going up tempo? Why are we not letting him throw the ball? Why are we so, determined on running the ball? It's only because when they start throwing the ball, they spread the offense out. When they start running the ball, they condense the offense. It's like everybody know what's coming.
But that's another thing too. And I like how you said with the fan base, right? Miss Ash was like, the thing is, as Eagles fans, we literally call for scream for running the ball. Yeah. Now we get it, and I'm cool with a running back being MVP candidate, and I'm cool with it. Like, I'm not saying Saquon's a candidate; he's the MVP. Period. I'm not saying nothing against Saquon. What I'm saying is our boy Jalen Hurts is still in the category too. You know what I'm saying? He still should be considered an MVP candidate. He's more cleaner. His quarterback rating is a lot higher. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't 2 turnovers in the last 8 games. You know what I'm saying? He's controlling the ball. I know you want to call it a pocket manager or whatever you want to call it, but it's not just that. He makes the plays with his legs when he needs to make it. He makes it with his arm when he needs to make it. If you need a touchdown, Jalen's going down there and scoring you a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm just like, I would like to say that I believe Jalen should be an MVP candidate too. Even if he's 4th.
He should be in the conversation.
Yeah,
that's all in the conversation only because that I don't think you can put.
But give respect to my boy Jay. I feel like now with Saquon, people are even giving Jalen even less respect because why
are we so emotional about that though? Who cares?
But listen,
we can't preach no one like us. We don't care, and then be caring about everybody's opinion. Who cares? We're 10-2. We're a game away from making the playoffs, right? Clinching the playoffs, 2 games away from division. Why do we care about what other people think when inside the locker room they don't care? This is different between me and you, BG. You care about rumors, I don't. You know what I mean? Like, you want to start this debate about Jalen Hurts, I could care less. I want to talk about facts. You know what I mean? Facts is his balling. Facts is his balling, but Saquon is clearly the MVP on this team. AJ Brown said it, Jalen Hurts said it. They saying it, so why are we not? You know what I mean?
Acknowledging it. Like, we wanted this for Jalen. We want him to only throw the ball 20 to 25 times a game. That's what we wanted as fans, right?
Yeah, and he's doing it. He's doing it.
He's doing it at a high level. You know what I'm saying? He's doing it at a high level. That's all I'm saying. High level or not,
he's still doing it, and we're winning. So, but this game, he was the reason why we went up 14.
What quarterback got them wins like Jay Hurts, baby?
Look, I hear you. He
said, win the next game, MVP, who gives a shit? Right? We do need to win out, guys.
Yeah.
Because the Lions, man, the Lions are looking good. But they hurt. They got the whole squad out. You know what I'm saying? Like, all their boys are hot. So they looking to at least drop 2 games. I'm feeling they play the Bills. They play the San Francisco 49ers, I think.
Who?
The Lions.
Well, the Lions play the Packers this Thursday.
Oh, the Packers and the Bills left.
Do they play the Bills?
Yeah, they got to play the Bills too.
Yeah, so look, our road is, look, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers, which is the Steelers and the Commanders at home. Like, that's the 2 hardest games we got left. The Cowboys, hey, who knows, the last game of the season. Look, the last game of the season, who knows if we'll be even playing, depending how the playoff scenario is. Who knows what might happen? But we just gotta take care of business, man. We just gotta take care of business, man. Don't look at nobody's sweet. Hey, we just gotta line up. Well, they gotta line up, lace up, and go punch somebody in the mouth every freaking game. Do you got the clip of Nick Sirianni saying that these boys, hey, we're practicing tomorrow? How excited they were. This Eagles team right here is hungry. Like, a lot of these guys were on this team last year when the collapse happened. Like, they understand that bitter taste in their mouth. But what's fueling this Eagles team is the youth movement that wasn't on this team last year. Even Chauncey Gardner, he wasn't on the team. Rodgers wasn't on the team. Coop was not on the team. Mitchell was not on the team. Was Pittsburgh Steelers in the fourth quarter the following week. That's how I think this game is going to go.
And I'm glad you left off with Bond and Carolina because, baby, remember when Carolina had a linebacker MVP? Luke Hinckley, Defensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, Luke Hinckley. Look what Bond's at right now. Bond's, what? He got 16 more tackles, right? One less tackle for loss, 1.5 more sacks, 4 forced fumbles. My guy, Luke has 0. And Luke had 2 more interceptions. He is on pace to set numbers better than the Defensive Player of the Year, Luke Hinckley. Is Zach Bond being snubbed for Defensive Player of the Year?
I mean, well, the list is not out yet, so I don't know if he's being snubbed or not. I mean, there's no award being handed out yet. So, I mean, well, that's okay. That's okay. But I'm sorry, numbers don't lie. But also back then, look, man, criteria was different too, man. And Luke Kuechly winning that, man, back then, like there wasn't no was Garrett in the league back then?
Miles? Yeah, he should have been.
No, I don't think so, man. I don't think that Miles Garrett was in the league back then. I don't think that Bosa was in the league back then. I don't think that Michael Parsons was in the league back then. So a lot of these players, you know, are missing. Maybe Crosby, but Luke been retired for a minute now. So, but back then, but now you got so much competition. But I do believe that Zach Bond should be, and it probably is, the leading candidate for Defense Player of the Year. But because he is in Philadelphia, Midnight Green, it might be hard because for some odd reason, the media as a whole, because they had this nasty, bitter taste in their mouth, like the city of Philadelphia, like the players, the fans themselves, that they don't never give us no award. Like Carson Wentz should have won the MVP that year we went to the Super Bowl, but he got hurt and he still had tied the same amount of touchdown as Tom Brady when he won the MVP that same year, and he had the same amount of touchdown as Tom Brady, but he got hurt. He couldn't play. What? That dude was dominating, and look, he didn't win. You know what I mean? Like Hassan Reddick been snubbed. Garrett was drafted 2017, so I think Luke Kuechly was already either out the league or retired. Man, Luke been gone for a minute, but it is what it is, man.
A linebacker that won it.
Huh?
I think they were just saying because that was the last time a linebacker won.
Yeah, I think so too. I do think so. That was the last time because it's been Garrett, Bosa, Garrett. Aaron Donald. So, it's been like nothing but defensive linemen, but we'll see though. I definitely think that he's on pace, man. Yo, he is one of the best linebacker or the best linebacker this season in the NFL.
Remember your boy Roquan Smith you were hollering about last week. Look at that. Zach Bond right above him with 7 more stops.
Yeah. Roquan missed a whole game.
And the Kobe Dean, right? right behind Roquan.
Roquan missed a whole game.
Huh?
Yeah. Roquan missed a whole game.
He about to miss a whole nother game.
Yes, he is. Because he's on bye.
But during this stat, though, we already had our bye, so you can't say he missed the whole game because his game missed. Bond missed on the bye.
Yeah.
So, you know, Bond is doing his thing, man. All I'm saying is, hey, Bond, keep bonding. You know, keep bonding them niggas out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you're doing right now. You bonding all them, you know, defensive linemen out of jail because you are showing up and showing out, my guy. You're doing your damn thing. And I hope that you can come, like I said, be in consideration. Like, my biggest deal is, like you said, for some reason, these are not like giving Eagles players a consideration. You know what I'm saying? It's not even that you got to pick them. It's like, give them their fucking respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, give him the damn respect. You know? Like, and Bond is playing like I didn't even notice this nigga before the team played this year. You know, like I knew he's a special team cat, whatever. But what? A defensive player of the year type cat on our football team at linebacker at all positions when you never played inside linebacker ever?
Yeah.
That is what you call a defensive player of the year right there. Playing a new
underdog. That's a Philadelphia. If you look at all these players that's on the Eagles right now, Jalen Carter, top 10 draft pick, character issues, you know what I mean? Like everybody was like, oh nah, he's he's blah blah blah, he's this, he's gonna be a problem in the NFL. Okay, Howie was like, okay, shoot, we'll take him. Jordan Davis, same thing, supposed to be a top 10 issue, you know what I mean? A top 10 draft pick, issue started coming out. Shoot, man, Howard was like, hey, we'll take him. Mitchell, supposed to be, you know what I mean, top 10 prospect, but all these quarterbacks started going out. He started slipping. Howie was like, we'll take him. Cooper DeJean. Like the reason why Cooper went in second round was because of the injury issue he had in college with his knee, I believe. And, he started just slipping down the draft boards. And, hey, Howie was like, we'll take him. So a lot of these guys that's on the Philadelphia Eagles right now are underdogs. Like, and it talked about it. Like, a lot of us are underdogs, you know what I mean? So, look, and I love it because that's the same vibe they had in 2017. But in 2017, it came late. It came after Carson Wentz went out. That's when everybody was like, oh, man, they ain't going to do nothing. That's when the Dog Mask came out, first number one seed in NFL history to be underdogs all 3 rounds. Boom, we went on. But this year, they came in with the mindset with Vic Fangio. Vic Fangio was kicked out of Miami, right? All the players was like, he sucked. He's too hard on us or whatever they was saying. He came to Philadelphia Eagles. The players love him here. Even Kellen Moore, from the Charger days, the Charger was one of the worst teams last year because of injuries. But a lot of people were saying, well, he ain't good no more. He can't, be an offensive coordinator. In the Philadelphia Eagles and our head coach, man, you've been calling for his head the whole year. You know what I mean? All off season. You know what I mean? All off season. You've been calling for his head. And now, look, even Nick Sirianni, one of the winningest coach, especially on the road since 2020, the best win percentage on the road. Howie Roseman. Y'all fans out there, the city of Philadelphia, man, everybody got a story. And that's why this team, like, we're so passionate about this team.
Yeah, facts, man. Facts. Let's break down some more of these plays. That was when our boy CJ laid a bomb on him.
Yeah, that was a hit. In safety position.
This was one of Jordan Davis's best games of the season.
That's what I want to talk about next.
Overall, that it was getting a little timid, like scared. You know what I mean? Like, hey, it's about to be a long game. And you could see that throughout the game as the game went on. That
smacked him around. He had his run, but we still smacked him around. And usually if it was 5 years ago, I think Derrick Henry probably runs a couple of these guys over. But he's had his share of injuries. He still is the man, obviously, but he ain't what he was once before. So, I'm happy we got to do that to him. But, one guy I want to get
hold on. Before we talk about the defense real quick, look, I want to talk about the offense, right? Are we going to talk about the offense?
Yeah, we can go offense right now.
The slow start with the offense is pissing me off right now.
Yes.
The Philadelphia Eagles are the worst starting first possession team in the NFL. Even the Panthers got a better first possession than us, like the first quarter than us. Like, I'm tired of this thing. Okay, so if Kellen Moore sees that it takes us time to get going, why not go up tempo from the jump? Just, go up tempo because Jalen Hurts be cooking when he's up tempo. You know why? Because the defense keep the same package out there, the same person out there, regardless if it's a run, pass, whatever it is, they can't substitute, and now you have the advantage. So why is it taking you 14 weeks and we still can't solve the problem? Why? Why is it 14 weeks later and we still having the same issue? We need to start up tempo from the jump. Once we get a lead, and then we could slow it down. By that time, that team is probably defeated. tired, and now we could run the ball. You know what I mean? Let Saquon cook. But I think that Hurts needs to come out up tempo, just spreading it, shock that team because they think that Barkley is going to be the guy. You know what I mean? So what's your take on that?
I want to think it's more of like strategy. Because you guys remember when we had 2 years ago when we were blowing teams out by halftime, but the teams came back in the second half. You know what I'm saying? They came back on it. So we're showing all of our goods in the first half. Teams analyzed it. You know, they took note of it. And in the second half, it became harder for us to score, right? It's the opposite, man. It's the opposite now. They're sitting back throwing vanilla stuff at these teams to see what they're going to do, you know, and then they're showing their hand later. Yeah. You know, they're showing their hand later. You know, that, okay, this is what you're going to do if I won the ball. This is what you're going to do when I pass the ball. This is what you're going to do. Okay, now that I got that, now I'm going to scheme up some really nice plays for you. Because it's not like it's taking them to the third or fourth quarter to score. You know, most of the time we're scoring in the second quarter. You know, we're scoring right at the end of the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, you know, they're just warming them up. You know what I'm saying? They're softening up the defense in what I call the first quarter. It's the first quarter softening up the defense quarter. They're going to keep running these 2-3 yard plays just to let our linemen slap the defensive line in the face over and over again. You know, it might not be productive every time, but as you see, when they get to the third and fourth quarter, that's when it's the most productive, and that's when you start to see Saquon break off these long-ass runs because you got to smack him in the mouth. It's not pretty in the first quarter, but you're going to keep it basic. You're going to say, this is what we came to do. We came to slap you in the face over and over and over again. Will you stop it for 4 quarters? And so far, you know, it's working. We're winning. And
you sure about that? Okay. All right. Look. Okay, cool. Boom. I get it. Okay. All right. So tell me this. What was the most we've been down and then came back and won this year?
What were we, 10-9 points last game?
I mean, yeah, against the Ravens, right? But when we went down against the Bucks, bro, we could not come back for nothing because we kept on getting off the field while our defense was on the field. I don't know if it's sustainable if you are going against a high tempo offense because defense do get
tired. The Ravens were the number 1 offense in the league, my guy.
Yeah, but the Ravens are a predictable running team. It's easier to game plan for the Ravens than for the Bucks with Mike Evans, with Godwin, with a White back there, with a Baker Mayfield that could boom, boom, boom. Like, I mean, a Lamar Jackson is not going to slice and dice you through the air. He'll slice and dice you through the ground. So it's easier to game plan for a running team than a passing team. So when we fell behind to the Bucks, yo, we didn't know what to do. We could not come back. And we got on the field, or slap you in your mouth thing wasn't working. Yo, we was out. And the Bucks was slapping you off the field too. And then next thing you know, boom, bomb over back there. We come on the field. We slap you in your face. This is what we're going to do in the second quarter. They not work. Bomb over back there. So I'm just saying, we need to do something different. Show teams that, hey, we could also – you know, start fast, start slow, but right now we ain't starting fast at all. I know the Bucks game was a long time ago and we had injuries. I understand that. But the fact that our defense was on the field for so long and we was hoping that they could, you know what I mean, hold serve a little bit, just hold them from scoring because our offense was stalling. Crazy. Yes, I understand we're missing AJ Devontae. Nope, I'm not even ignoring all that. I'm not ignoring none of that.
But that's the only team you can say that situation even becomes relevant. It's the Bucks game. You know, other than that, it's been working.
Well, we struggled against the Commanders too now. Like we probably had like 3 points at halftime or 6 points at halftime. We have against the Commanders at home. And we wasn't missing both AJ and Smitty.
AJ was missing that game.
Okay. Somebody is always missing. What I'm saying, injuries across the NFL is happening. Got it. But I'm saying your offense should not be this bad without one person if one person is missing. You're supposed to plug and play, you know what I mean, and have your quarterback, you know, dish some balls out or something. But you should not be stalling because AJ is missing. You should not be stalling because Smitty is missing. The offense as a whole, these guys got to get more comfortable. Something got to change. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, man, because it's like even with those guys missing, we're still balling. Like, we still got the run game. That is still the formula, that reason why we're winning these games. We've been missing Dallas Goedert. We've been missing Smitty. We've been missing AJ. We've been missing all these guys. But what's been consistent? Two things. These boys right here, because they've been in and out, but these boys right here being the best offensive line Stoutland University ever put together. You know what I'm saying? These cats right here is what really keeps us afloat, if you want to say.
Well, even Lane Johnson missed a game. Mariota missed a game. Dick, yes, I understand. The whole Detroit Lions, they got 13 defensive players on IR. That don't play. But their offense is still putting up 30 freaking points and sitting in the fourth quarter like most of their games. So that's what I'm saying, though. I mean, I understand people missing, people get injured. I get it. But the way we're starting is not sustainable if you are just relying on your defense to keep trying to hold your float until the second quarter.
What do you think is more, the way we're starting, like this year, or being the number one team in the fourth quarter, scoring like 20-something points in the fourth quarter, 21 points a game in the fourth quarter? Number one,
not seeing the picture.
Or 2 years ago, right?
We're 10-2. We're winning.
2 years ago, when we were putting all the points in the second quarter and then giving up, at the end of the game. Which one's more productive to you? Everybody wants a complete game.
I've seen it. I've seen it both this year. What are you talking about? The Jacksonville game. We up big on them. What happened? Well, we didn't put no 50 on them on the fourth quarter. Should they almost beat us in the goddamn game? And that wasn't that long ago. Are y'all forgetting? Are y'all not remembering the Jacksonville game that we had? That we was up like 23 to like 3 and then all of a sudden it was like 26, 28 or something like that. It was like getting close. Buttholes tight. Yeah, that was a fourth quarter. Okay. Like, you know what I mean? So don't tell me about how we always be taking these teams out in the fourth quarter. No, we be holding serve. Yeah, we praying to God that some teams will come back on us sometimes in the fourth quarter because something happens. We was like, hey, shoot, the game is over. Something happened. But you tell me the fourth quarter and we put teams away. There's a few games this year where we had a whole like crazy. The Browns game, the Jacksonville game, the Commanders game. Come on, man. Have y'all not been watching the Eagles the whole year because we're 10-2? Y'all forgetting what y'all see?
I was not worried about losing none of those games. Like my boy Acho. Let's listen to what Acho say about this offense, baby.
Sue the Philadelphia Eagles. This should be illegal. Make yourself number 23. You at home, make yourself number 23. What would you do? What would you do? Because the rule book says if offensive linemen pull, you go with the pullers. But you see Saquon Barkley coming around the corner. So you stay wide and you come around the corner. But look at Jalen Hurts. Look at his eyes. He's looking right at you. Oh, you want to stay around the corner? What's he going to do? Keep it. This should be illegal. What can you do? You want to take Saquon? Jalen Hurts says, fine. Take Saquon. I'll keep it myself. Sue him. Just sue him. 2 running plays later. Here's what we're going to see. Hold on. 2 running plays later. You're going to see what you think is the exact same play. Now it's Roquan Smith. Make yourself number 0 at home. What do? This should be illegal. Okay, now, same play on offense. The pullers are going to pull. Instead of running with Saquon Barkley, now Roquan Smith, number 0, you're going to stay home. You're going to honor the pullers. Oh, now he gives it to Saquon Barkley. Sue him! This should be illegal because now Jalen Hurts, look at his eyes. Oh, you defender, you want to stay wide? You want to take Saquon? That's fine. Nope, this should be illegal. Okay, let's keep going. Now, what do? I'm asking you at home, what in the world do you do? Make yourself number 23. Because now, number 68, he pulls. You should honor the puller, but you're confused. Because one time he pulls, you go with the running back. Another time he pulls, you go with the quarterback. So now, number 68, he pulls. Pull is just when the lineman, instead of staying one way, he goes around the other way. What do? Because you should have been there and gone with the puller, but now, Saquon, sue him! just sue them. Because there's no way to play defense against the Philadelphia Eagles. Make yourself number 23. What do you do? What do you do? What do you freaking do? Whichever way you guess, you're going to be wrong. So sue them. Just freaking sue them. Sue them.
Look, Acho is extra, man. Look, Acho is like you, right?
That's why I like Acho, man.
Acho is like you. You know why? You know why?
And when we got beat when he talks smack against the Birds, but other than that, he became.
Man, no. See. I can't trust people like that. I can't trust people that's so in their feelings and emotions when things are going bad that they, they're about to throw you to the side, but then all of a sudden things are going bad. Sue them! So we can't. Oh my God, we love him. So shut up. Where was this energy when you knew we had a new offensive coordinator? You knew we had a new defense coordinator. You knew we had a whole 5 brand new stars in the defensive backfield. You knew that this whole thing was going to take time. Where were you? You sat on your stupid show talking about the Philadelphia Eagles are a bad team. Nick Sirianni is losing the locker room. Nick Sirianni needs to be fired. Hell no. Keep the same freaking energy. I know it's your job to make money, but goddamn, you're an ex-Eagle, but I could not tell watching that show because you was talking so bad. Nick Wright, Acho, freaking Shannon Sharp, all those frauds on TV. I can't stand them. And now they are licking the Eagles' ass. Just like you, BIRDGANG.
Nah, no, have me.
Just like you, BIRDGANG.
Oh, I don't lick no ass. Okay, what the fuck you talking about? What the fuck you talking about? Okay, Hurts make Barkley go. You right, Philly. Hurts does make Barkley go. You know what I'm saying? Everything. It's just a point of even how they were saying the whole Barkley Hurts versus Lamar Henry type thing. You know what I'm saying? That right there. It's it's different. I feel like Henry's a one-trick pony. Hand him the ball, let him do the thing. And he does it at a very high level. I'm not discrediting him at all. Barkley, you can throw it to him. You know what I'm saying? You can do a lot of different things with Barkley. He's more agile. He's more of a, he's more of a dual purpose back. So with Jalen Hurts with a dual purpose back, that yes, he can feed off the RPOs. He can feed off anything. And if he needs to, he can dump it down on Barkley, and Barkley makes some things happen. So I don't know. I think it's a little different. I think they still use Lamar as a running back when he is a quarterback. His run plays are more running back scheme plays. You know what I'm saying? They got fullbacks in front of him. They got things trying to make him go. As you've seen, our defense clamp them down. And yeah, we got 3 sacks. We definitely should have got more than 3 sacks.
Yeah.
They were playing. We could have got at least 5, 6 sacks on him. But he is Lamar Jackson. He is quick as hell.
And holding penalties.
And a lot of I've seen the holding penalties for sure. So it is what it is, man. But that's why I want to give some love to my boy Jordan Davis. Because Jordan Davis has been wanting the Eagles to everybody. He's a first round bust. He's not living up to expectations. He hasn't been doing his job, but he's been doing his job. You got to realize he's not really gotten that many sacks. I'll give you that part. But his sole purpose was never to be a sack artist.
Nope.
Everybody wanted him to be a sack artist, but he's never be a sack artist. From day one, when they put him in a starting lineup that's for rookie year, our defense was top 5 and
until he got hurt.
Run until he got hurt. Okay, every year that we put up this boy in, we are dominating and stopping that run game, no matter how good the team is. So we need to stop with this whole because he got a sack here, he got a sack there. He should be the next Jalen Carter, or even think about even Fletcher Cox took a while before he was on that sack board. Fletcher got some sacks, but he wasn't a sack leader. He didn't get double-digit sacks toward that Super Bowl year, right? That was the first year he even got double-digit sacks, I think. So it's this guy's he's going to get there. He's only 23 years old. You know what I'm saying? He's got a lot of football ahead of him. and he's playing monstrous. Like, let's take a look at my boy JD.
I thought this was one of Jordan Davis's best games of the season. It started very early. This is the second play of the game where you just see him stand up the Baltimore offensive line here. This is a tackle overplay. We're going to get a heavy set here. Extra offensive lineman over to Davis's side. He does a great job here of taking on the block from the tackle, and you just build that wall, force the cutback right into a bunch of green or white jerseys there. Great job from Jordan Davis on that play where you see how stout he is on contact, but then also he's got that disruptive ability, that ability to get upfield, quick swim move, get into the backfield, disrupts the path there for Derrick Henry, and it turns into a tackle for a short gain. Nice job there from Davis off the ball. Then you see him actually impacting the ball carrier. Here he's going to go stack, shed against Patrick McCarry. He's able to wrap up the running back at the line of scrimmage. Great job from Jordan Davis there. And then you also see some of the range that he's got in the run game as well. As here on this play, this is going to be an outside zone run away from Jordan Davis. This ball ends up being cut back against the grain by Justice Hill, but nice job of Jordan just staying alive here on this play. Ends up making the tackle for a short gain. Jordan Davis, active in this football game, did a nice job against one of the best run games in the NFL.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Jordan Davis, man. Look, hey, that first clip you showed, like, did you notice he did not move back a yard? Like, if you replay that clip after I finished saying this, look at where the hash mark is when they, snap the ball and two people was coming at him, including Derrick Henry. Jordan Davis did not move back an inch, not one. That's how strong he is.
God.
Like nobody could move him. Like,
you don't realize
crazy.
The Ravens had the biggest offensive lineman in the NFL. That little Lalo Tatu guy, whatever his name is, I think he's like 77 or something. He's the biggest offensive lineman in the NFL, period. He's bigger than Mailata. You know what I'm saying?
He got beat by Carter like crazy.
Beat by Carter. For sure. But let's show it again.
But this was one of Jordan Davis's best games of the season. It started very early. This is the second play of the game where you just see him stand up the Baltimore offensive line here. This is a tackle overplay. We're going to get a heavy set here. Extra offensive lineman over to Davis's side. He does a great job here of taking on the block from the tackle, and you just build that wall, force the cutback right into a bunch of green or white jerseys there. Great job from Jordan Davis on that play where you see how stout he is on contact, but then also
he didn't move back at all. He stood there like he went to a brick wall, man. And that's why we got Davis for. We didn't get Davis. The Philadelphia Eagles did not draft Davis to be a sack artist. We drafted him to be nasty, in a defensive front to stop the run. And that's exactly why when he's on the field, teams average 3.9, maybe like 3 yards a carry. When he's off the field, they're averaging 5 yards, per carry. So that's how big of a difference Jordan Davis makes, man. So, look, I think that Jordan Davis is as important as, Jalen Carter. They work together, and we have them for years to come, man. And that's a good thing about it.
Yeah, our defensive line, the youth movement is good. Jalen Hunt. Remember what we said last week? Who goes for BG? And I was like, you see him up there. You see him right next to BG and the thumbnail. It was Jalen Hunt, 32%. 32 snaps this game. He's on the football field doing his damn thing, flying around the football. Nolan Smith got another sack. Got his sack against Lamar Jackson. He's showing that he can show up and show out everything. These Georgia Bulldogs in general are leading this defense in the right direction. What we expected from them a year ago is starting to come into fruition under a guy like Vic Fangio, man. Vic Fangio, defensive coach of the year for sure, man. Like, this guy got the #1 defense.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? He turned all the guys, and I love this old school mentality talking about they practice until they ready to play. And that's how he's been the whole time. You're going to practice until you're ready to play. You ain't just going to jump on this football field. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure you're educated, you're ready to go, so you have no excuse why you don't perform high. And when I bench your ass for not performing high, you understand the situation too. There's no hard feelings, man. The only thing about Vic, dude, you got to stop doing is stop putting number 29 on the football field.
Maddox. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Coffee in the morning. I don't know if he made you freaking Thanksgiving dinner. I don't know what the hell's going on.
He got some nasty pictures of Vic somewhere, man. He got some nasty blackmail pictures of Vic somewhere. Because the only time I know that Maddox is on the field is when the flag is called. when a big play happened, when a penalty happened, I'm like, on who? Oh my! Why is he on the field? Get him off the field. That's the only time I notice that he's on the field. It's never nothing good. It's always something negative happen when he's on the field. I don't know why he was on the field, and I'm hoping that we don't see him on the field against the Panthers. I don't know the status on Reed Blankenship if he's going to play, but put that McCollum kid back there with Chauncey Gardner, and please do everything you can to not put Maddox on the field because this dude is going to cost us a game. He's going to cost us a game, so definitely, absolutely not. But that offensive line of ours, man, look, I believe that every single one of them should be a Pro Bowler on the offensive line. The defensive line, Nolan Smith, man, late bloomer. I don't know how late bloomer he is, but y'all was ready for him to get cut, BG. You was ready for him to get cut.
Nolan, I wasn't saying cut Nolan.
Yes, you was.
Nah, I was saying that he ain't no starter.
Yeah, and once again, man, hey, y'all don't give people time to develop, man. And you know what? Hey, it's not your fault though, because the Philadelphia Eagles, as a whole, do not develop players. Like this is the first time that I'm seeing a defensive coach could develop players. We usually get a star or not, right? Hey, look, you either a star or you're not, but we're not good at developing players. Rasul Douglas, we had him. We never developed him. We let him go. This dude a Pro Bowl left and right with the Packers, with the Bills. You know what I mean? Like he could have been one of our young studs, right? But we don't have patience with these young guys that we have. We let them go, But it is what it is, Philly. But it is what it is. What?
The way he was like Philly.
Oh man. But look, it's a good time to be a Philadelphia Eagles, man. We deserve this. Us fans deserve a season like this. After last year, we stood there and took all the other team fans shit thrown at us. Oh, your team collapsed. Your team is trash. Historic collapse performance. Jalen Hurts, blah, blah, blah. To especially the Dallas Cowboys are doing bad when there was one of the main ones talking about us.
Yeah.
I mean, look at God. Won't he do it? Look at God.
Won't he do it?
Look at God.
Won't he do
it? But yeah.
This guy's cowboy love is starting to show. Spike is only tonight.
I'm not worrying about spikes, man. Look, I'm not worrying about spikes, man.
But listen, we pretty much went over all the key points. Like I said, other awards. Like, do you think that Jalen Carter has any chance of getting any kind of first team All Pro, or Pro Bowl nods for Jalen Carter?
Well, first team All Pro, I think is what 2 from each conference or whatever it is. I don't know another defensive tackle besides Lawrence. Dexter Lawrence would be the other.
Right now too,
huh?
He's on IR right now too.
Well, I mean, shoot, that's the only other defensive tackle that I think would get the first team All Pro besides Carter. But besides that, no, Carter is the best defensive tackle in the league right now, without Dexter Lawrence, because Dexter Lawrence is getting double and triple team too, and he got mad sacks, like 8, 9 sacks. Yo, he's up there. So he's a dog. Like he's a grown man, but he's been in the league for a little bit though. You know what I mean? So Carter, look, this is on his second year, right? His second year in the league, and he's already, and people already saying that, oh my God, he's one of the best defensive tackles in the league in his second year, in his second season. Yeah. So awards are cute and all. Like, look, the Pro Bowl. Look, I don't want none of these guys to play in the Pro Bowl. Like the Pro Bowl is just an accomplishment or an award on their resume to the Hall of Fame, right? 10-time Pro Bowl. You know what I mean?
The Pro Bowl and All Pro is where you're trying to get paid. Like, listen, last year Pro Bowler and All Pro, you got to pay me like one.
So yeah, so if look, if y'all Eagle fans, man, y'all watch me, the Pro Bowl votes are open. Yes, our guys, we don't want our guys to play in it. They're not going to play in it. But go vote for these guys, man. Hashtag Pro Bowl vote and put these guys' name, man. Shoot it out there. Retweet is equal one retweet. Every retweet is a vote for your guys, man. So go show support for the Eagle fan because Jaden Daniels right now, Jaden Daniels is leading the NFC quarterbacks for the Pro Bowl. Jaden Daniels is the number 1 NFC quarterback for the Pro Bowl right now.
Panther fans know they ain't winning no Super Bowl, so that's why they out there retweeting away. Retweet. You gotta get that boy up. Retweet. Because damn, man, for real, you got guys like Jay
Humphreys. Humphreys is on, like, he's one of the top Pro Bowl getters for the Ravens, and the Ravens secondary is trash because their fans are just going out there and supporting their players by voting Pro Bowl votes. It doesn't matter if y'all want to play the Pro Bowl or not. Go support the guys. Go vote for them.
Yeah, we got the number 1 fans in the world. I know we're gonna go do our job. So go hit that vote and make sure we get all our boys in there.
Jalen Hurts is not even on the Pro Bowl roster right now.
What? Because
it's a fan vote. All right. So there's 2 votes. All right. There's a fan vote that counts for something, and then there's a real vote. So it's like I don't know the percentage of the fan vote versus the the regular vote, but we just need to do our part.
That year, the fans voted Slay and not Bradbury, but then like the people voted Bradbury and not Slay.
Yeah. So
I remember that. Yeah.
So the fan vote of our sorry teams are voting their sorry players in. So
Jalen Hurts and Jared Goff are your Pro Bowl quarterbacks, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. Saquon, no one other running backs better than Saquon.
He's number 3 behind the fan votes. There's a difference between fan votes and the actual Pro Bowl votes. Like the people that actually vote the Pro Bowl. The fans of these teams are the one that's pushing them out there first. And then maybe a month in or a couple weeks, and then we're going to start seeing the actual people that get to vote the Pro Bowls in. So don't worry about the numbers that they're at. It's just the fans are pushing them out there because they ain't got nothing else to play for but to see their guys in the Pro Bowl. But even though we want to see our guys in the Super Bowl, let's go vote for them anyway in the Pro Bowl. But let's talk about this up
in the game, but it's just good for the accolades.
Yeah. All right, so let's finally talk about this Panthers game. It should take about 2 seconds. But, I mean, no disrespect. I love giving stats out there, right? All right, the Panthers are ranked number 30th in total offense, okay?
Woo!
In total defense, the Panthers are ranked 31st in total defense. And special teams, they're ranked 29th. So this team that we're about to play, the only way I see
ranked 26th overall in the power ranking.
Yeah, I don't know how they up there like that, but the power ranking they're ranked
better than the Browns. The Browns.
I mean, look, but I gotta tell you something. Chase Young, no, what's his name? Bryce Young. Yeah, he's been playing a lot better lately. Since he came off his benching, he's been playing a lot better. He's playing more confident. Like, he's letting the ball go. And Thielen came back from IR a couple games ago, so he does have a go-to wide receiver to throw to.
The Jets been playing decent.
Yeah, they've been playing decent. A little late, the past couple of weeks they've been playing a little decent. So
I think Chuba is like a top back in terms of rushing too.
Yeah, Hubbard. Yeah, Hubbard. Look, they still have some life in them. All right, don't think that they are just laying down. Right, so we just want to go out there and handle business. All right, we should not give them no business hanging with the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, this should not be a Jacksonville Jaguar game. We are at home. But for some reason, somehow, though, the Philadelphia Eagles are at home. When they are at home, they play like they're not at home. Yeah. Like the fans be getting to them or something. But as soon as they make a mistake, we start hearing the boos. Something is going on that when they're on the road, they play better. They dominate more teams on the road than at home. At home, it's just like, man, it's something going on. And they're at home this Sunday. So this team right here, the Panthers team, they are a bad football team. Let's keep it real. A bad team. All right. They don't have the weapons that we have, both offense or defense, coaching. They had nothing superior in any position on that team. So this game should not be a long game at all. Third quarter, midway through third quarter, it should be a blowout. I mean, it's just facts, and then you rest your guys for the Pittsburgh Steelers. But don't underestimate a team that had nothing to lose. A team that had nothing to lose is a dangerous team. Cardinals last year, they had nothing to lose, and they beat us at home. And that's when Cardinals beat us at home with nothing to lose. The Giants last year had nothing to lose. They beat us at home. So, they beat us on the road. But still, teams that are not in the playoffs had nothing to lose, but everybody get paid too. All right? All these players on the field, they get paid. They got families. They're not trying to get embarrassed. So we just got to go in there focus.
Yeah, what happened to Miles Sanders?
I don't know. He might show up this game.
It's because he ain't behind that offensive line. He ain't good no more. Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Why Hubert?
He chased the money. He chased the bag.
He got money to go there. Why Hubert? Hubbard, whatever the boy name is. Why he the lead back in Carolina? Now, where is Miles? Do we need to trade for him? Did they cut him?
Nah, he's somewhere. He's somewhere over there.
Saquon back up again next year. We can let these guys go and let him come back to his natural position and backing up Saquon. That's what he did at Penn State.
Maybe.
But yeah, with this game, like I said, Thielen's great, possession receiver. I think our cornerback should be able to lock him down, though. We already played the best receivers we're ever going to play, already. And I'm not really worried about Thielen. The rookie, Xavier, what the boy name is. I just said his name too. Leggett. Yeah, and I talked to that guy at the Senior Bowl. He's a great receiver. I was hoping the Eagles pick him up. We didn't pick him up. But, he over the last couple a little bit here. I got him on my fantasy. He's been doing all right. He ain't putting no all-world numbers up, but he's doing all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bryce Young is starting to find some receiver hope. They got Trimble, the young tight end out there who actually started making some plays last week. Like I said, the running game's starting to come to form. But like I said, this is a game where we should be benching people in the end of the third quarter. You know what I'm saying? Starters shouldn't even be on the field in the fourth quarter. If we go out there and handle our business the way we need to handle our business, there should be no way this game is even fucking remotely close. I don't even want it to be, we dominated, but the score didn't look like it, like the Ravens game. We know we dominated that game, and the score didn't look like it at the end because of the bullshit, garbage time touchdown. I want it to be like, even if you got a garbage time touchdown, it will still show a blowout. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to beat these guys by double digits, triple digits, goddamn it. I know that's not real, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there should be no way in hell these guys are even 21 points around us. They're not our football team. And I think we will be giving other teams hope if we don't go out there and handle our business and dominate this team. We'll be giving the teams like the Pittsburgh Steelers, teams like the Commanders second time around. Those two teams that we have to worry about, even the Dallas Cowgirls, we'll be giving those type of teams hope if we don't go in here, handle our business against the Carolina Panthers and destroy them. Yeah.
So one more little stats for you. The Carolina Panthers as a whole, has rushed for 1,263 yards. Hubbard had 919. Miles Sanders, 10 games played, 38 carries, 139 yards. Miles Sanders, but total 1,263. The Philadelphia Eagles as a whole has rushed for 2,267. The Panthers are 32nd in stopping the run, and the Philadelphia Eagles are number 1 in rushing. So you take that as you want. Last in stopping the run, first in rushing. Look,
that's one about to run for 350 yards.
Yo, Barkley should be resting at halftime and get Shipley in, get Gainwell in. You know what I mean? Like, this team is bad in stopping the run. They give up a lot of rushing yards. 32nd, we were number 1. So all sign pointing to don't disrespect your opponent. Don't go in sleeping on your opponent. Thank God that we're not playing the game. But the guys that are playing the game, they were excited to go to practice. After they beat the Ravens, body bruise and all, Nick Sirianni told the Eagle players, tomorrow we going to practice. They was all excited to go to practice. They want the next game. They want to go to practice. They want to know, like, to be better for each other, for us, for everybody. So it is what it is, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to see him hit the Quan. You're right. I want to see him hit the Quan. You know, I put a lot of effort in that shirt. It's all season long. So maybe Saquon hit the Quan for me one time, man. You know what I'm saying? One time. That's all I ask. But yeah, we better
hit the Quan, though. Hit the Quan. Hit the Quan.
Hit that Quan.
Yeah. So, I know I should not be stressing out during this game. Nothing. I should not be nothing. I should be relaxing. Like, come on now. You know? I should be scouting the Steelers at halftime.
Facts. Because that's the game we gonna really have some conversation about. You know, this last little 2-minute, little talk about them. The damn Panthers, I ain't worried about them. I ain't got no worries. I ain't got no worries. I ain't got no worries.
Hit the quad. What's up, Big Simp? What's going on with your nasty Commanders over there? Hey, we coming for you, Commanders. Hey, don't worry.
Get the broom out next time you see us.
Hey, we coming in a couple. Hey, in 3 weeks, we coming for you.
The vision, my guy. And I don't care how JC's not excited about it, but I'm excited. Because guys like Big Simple, guys like, all the Giant Commander content creators, what I'm saying, the Dallas Cowgirl content creator, all y'all can suck it easy when we bring out the brooms on you, baby. Because that's what the Eagles about to do this year on the road to 15-2 to prove another one.
Yo, I'm going to be watching that game hard on Thursday, man. The Packers and Lions. Yo, I'm be right here watching because we need to be fans of every team that's playing the Detroit Lions. If the number one seed had to come through, every time the number one seed came through Philly, we end up in the Super Bowl. Yes. So let the number one seed come through Philly. We're going to be in New Orleans twice. And hey, some of y'all, hey, there you go there, BG.
I went the first time. I'm ready to go back to, baby.
Yo, I'll be there. I'm definitely gonna be there. You know what I mean? So definitely, man.
I got enough money for the ticket to be watching the game, but guess what? There's a lot of places to watch the game on Bourbon Street. I'll be drunk on Bourbon.
If you sneak in there the night before and find a place to sleep the night before, you're already in there.
Right? That's all you need, baby. That's all you need.
And you're already in there the night before.
Now, I'm looking at the Amtrak. You know what I'm saying? That's how I went down on the train. I'm going to go and set it up. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to be in New Orleans, for the Super Bowl, baby. Because that's happening. I don't see none of these cats fucking with us here on out, man. No one.
Yeah, 28.
I like that, Lil G. I like that. 28-10.
All right. So, hey, look, with that, let's give our little, predictions and our bold prediction, our scores. Huh?
Okay, hot takes. Hot takes and scores. Let's do that. Okay.
All right.
Hot take. Saquon Barkley breaks his own record with the Eagles and gets 300 yards rushing.
Oh.
That's a hot take.
Okay.
3 touchdowns, 300. And guess what? He's going to be out in the motherfucking fourth. Okay? That's a really hot take.
Damn. Is Hurts going to be in the game? Is he going to throw a pass?
Yeah. There's some passes too. That don't get me wrong. Another hot take. Bryce, my guy, Bryce Young. You're not Lamar Jackson. You're not none of these cats we've been playing. You about to see that turf, my guy. You know what I'm saying? You about to see that turf early, often. I'm talking about this defense gonna get 8 sacks.
Okay.
This game on y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? Just let y'all know that y'all not like us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not in our league. Y'all not even the same category as us, my guy.
I'll take it.
And then my last hot take. My boy, Guantanamo Bay.
Finally.
Damn pig, man. When is it? What the fuck? Dude, like, I've been saying hot take on this all year long.
Oh, yeah.
I'll keep saying it till we do it. So Guantanamo Bay will get his first and second pick this game.
Okay.
Against our Bryce Young.
All right.
And
so
my prediction.
Yeah.
Eagles 31. Panthers 7.
31-7. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I could definitely see that score. My first hot take is this. Bryce Young will throw 4 interceptions. 4. Chauncey Gardner going to get him 1. Q going to get him 1. Freaking Rogers going to get him 1. And our linebacker, Zach Bond, he going to get him 1. Hey, Bryce Young might be out by the third quarter that he going to play so bad. All right, he going to get sacked. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. Bryce Young is going to get sacked 10 times in this game.
Yeah,
remember Carson Wentz? Remember the Carson Wentz game? The Carson Wentz game? Yo, Bryce Young is about to be on his back. Yo, he's about to be he's about to see pay dirt every time he all different directions, left, right, on the back, facing the back. Yo, and my last hot take is this. Look, man, this score is going to be 40-10. 40-10.
Damn, he went high. He went 40.
40-10. 40-10. It is what it is, man. Look, we should not be playing with the Panthers, man. We should not be, especially after we showed the world last week against the #1 scoring team, the most electrifying player in the NFL right now. You know what I mean?
Two-time MVP.
2-time MVP. 23-1 versus the NFC, whatever his record was. And we showed the world how we could make him look like a rookie. You know what I mean? At his home. We went to his home and drunk his wine, ate his chicken, and his girl, you know what I mean? Whatever it was. And we did all that. And we did all that. You know what I mean? We disrespected him like that.
We're about to have Eagles babies in Baltimore.
And about to go from Raven babies to a lot of Eagle babies over there. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But yeah, we should look. This game should not even be a game if the coaches is beating in the head. The coaches need to say, "Hey, this is the Ravens again. This is your underdogs again. Whatever you got to do." I don't think they have to do much because I like the the mentality of our team this season. But still, man, and whatever extra motivation you want, it just go out there, and just do it. False motivation is better than no motivation. Hey, fake it. Hey, man, this game right here, we need to win. Matter of fact, look, if they win this game, they clinch a playoff spot. 11-2, you clinch a playoff spot if you win this game.
Facts.
So we do have something to play for.
Yeah.
It's not like we had nothing to play for. We are playing for a playoff spot to say, hey, we are in the playoffs. Now what? That's the first mission, is to get in. Second, you win the division. Third, you win your conference. And fourth, you win the Super Bowl. So we do have something to play for. So this ain't no, hey, nah, it's us versus them. Let's go. Buckle up. It's going to be a long goddamn day. We're going to put them in the dirt over and over and over. We're going to make him call his mama at halftime and say, I quit the NFL.
Let the paramedics sort them out. But hey, man, salute to all y'all still with us right now, man. The love on the show has been great. Keep up the good work. Show it. hit that like, hit that subscribe, man. Much love to all you guys. You know what I'm saying? Drop your score predictions down in the chat, and we'll see who the closest is. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been doing pretty good over the last couple of weeks. We've been pretty close on what scores are going to be coming out. And I think we just need to keep that thing rocking because this bird train, baby, it ain't stopping. No one's stopping us. No one likes us, and we don't give a fuck. Period.
Look, there we go.
Period.
Don't like us. We don't care.
We don't care. We don't care.
We don't
about what you feel about us. We are on a road to the Super Bowl. We got a better team than the 17 team. We got a better team than the 22 team. We got the best Eagles team put together to date, led by that run game and our quarterback, Jalen Hurts, baby. You simplify it for everybody, and it's Eagles championship.
So I think the closest Eagles team to this team with the defense is the 2004 when we went onto Super Bowl.
Yeah. 2014. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a good defense. Yeah, man, that was a good one. That was a good one.
So yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. We got a good team, man.
But yeah, so hey, keep on the lookout for the content. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Well, bird.
That's JC. I'm BG, and we out.
Going on, everybody, man, and welcome to the very, 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 very first episode of The Truth. We're not all Eagle fans.